Feel the pressure, new semester. Everybody's getting fly, gotta dress up. And parents pay a lot of money, they expect you to make a lot of money, so you don't wanna mess up. Now you're stressed, huh? Try your best, but why it never seems enough to impress them? And you just wanna hear him say good job instead of get a good job. So tell me, where is your rest, huh? The parents feel the strain too, cause they named you, and they got the responsibilities to raise you. If you turn out like a demon instead of an angel, then they be catching the blame for bringing the family shame.
Bro, that's like music.
Yeah.
Stand up.
And we pumped? Pump, baby! Let's go!
Pressure, yeah, coming from every side. I feel the pressure, yeah. Knocked down, but I'm still alive. When I feel the pressure, yeah. Like where do I run to when I feel the pressure? Pressure.
Look, you ever feel like you're wandering, no aims, no accomplishments, lights passing by, gotta make something out of it. And every time the clock tick, you be so reminded how time flies, but you ain't in the cockpit. And birthdays are like the worst days. There's turmoil in your heart, but celebration on the surface. Cause Mondays is right back to that workplace where you hate it, but you gotta get paid. Yeah, I can feel the pressure too every time I'm speaking on the microphone. Different crowds on the weekends. Cause I remember what James said about teaching, and why is everybody scrutinizing what I'm tweeting? Signed to that reach camp, expectations way higher than decent. I became green when I seen God's peace rested in it, knowing that he's pleased with me. Now I don't gotta please man, I feel the pressure. Yeah.
Coming from every side, I feel the pressure, yeah. Knocked down, but I'm still alive. When I feel the pressure, yeah. Like where do I run to when I feel the pressure? Pressure. I'm alive, feeling good, alright. And you can take my joy, and you can take my joy. I'm free, I'm alive, feeling good, alright. And you can take my joy, cause the world didn't give it to me. You can take my joy, cause the world didn't give it to me. I'm free, I'm alive, feeling good, alright. And you can take my joy, cause the world didn't give it to me. And you can take my joy, cause the world didn't give it to me. I'm free, I'm alive, feeling good, alright. Yeah, you can take my joy, cause the world didn't give it to me. And you can take my joy, cause the world didn't give it to me. I'm free, I'm alive, feeling good, alright. You can take my joy, cause the world didn't give it to me. And you can take my joy, cause the world didn't give it to me.
I am the ruler, the emperor, the winner, the king, and here's Charles.
Hey!
JD is all of those things.
Yeah. What'd I tell you?
Red team, you came in second.
In tenderness, she saw me.
Aiden!
How does it feel to be a beast? Ah, I broke my finger! Boy. Sorry, yes, he did. Adam, how was it? How was it? How was it? Huh? How was it? Don't worry about it. Okay.
You have tried this shit.
Lots of girls. Oh yeah, that feels good.
Hey Antonio, smile with the camera. It's a bro. Hey, how's camp?
Awesome! It's incredible! Everyone should go!
You assure me I found thee, thou art mine. I've never heard a sweeter voice. It made my aching heart rejoice. Oh, the love that's on me. Oh, the blood that bought me.
Camera's looking for you.
Brought me to the fold of God. Grace that brought me to the
Favorite part.
Shut up, Nathan!
the love that's on me. Oh, the blood that bought me. Oh, the grace that brought me to the fold of God. Grace that brought me to the fold of God.
Jesus makes a proclamation in verse 34. Then Jesus said, Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they do. And they divided his garments. Notice what happens in the story. You see, the word forgive literally means to send something away. To send something away. Notice it. I don't know what you've come in here thinking or why you're suffering so much, but Jesus turned this place of suffering. He transformed it into a place of being set free. You see, Jesus took all of my failure, all of my sin, and he covered it with his very own name. There is no other name in which we must be saved but God. But God. You see, it's dark when the light is shining, but God. You see, there's no hope. We're hopeless, but God. It turns into an endless hope. You see, we are without mercy or grace. We're living our own rebellious way. But God. Over and over again throughout Scripture, we see the story. But God. But if there is one thing that I've struggled with as I was a new Christian in Jesus, it was this. I wasn't walking into church a lot of times singing that song. My hope is built on nothing less than Jesus' blood and righteousness. I wasn't singing. I wasn't walking into church going, Spirit, lead me where my trust is down. You know what I was doing? This is what I was doing. Am I really forgiven? Am I really forgiven? Is my past really, is it washed? Is it cleansed? Am I really saved? Am I really saved? You see, what happened in my life was this. My past became an anchor that held me back rather than like a rudder on the ship that's directing my life. And I found that in my life, who I was apart from Christ, yes, I knew. But who I was new in Jesus, I didn't know at all. Because I failed to see these two words. But God. Come on, write this down. This is simple. You are forgiven. you are forgiven. You are forgiven. Notice if you would, verse 39. Then one of the criminals who were hanged blasphemed him, saying, "If you are the Christ, save yourself and us." Notice this blasphemy was that he was hurting the reputation of Jesus Christ. This other man, notice he says, but the other answering in verse 40, rebuked him, saying, "Do you not even fear God, seeing that you are under what? The same condemnation." The word condemnation literally means that they are declared guilty. Notice his confession. Verse 41, "And we indeed justly," the word justly means that they're getting what they deserve. Apart from Christ, they're getting what they deserve. Notice he says, "For we receive the due reward of our deeds, but this man has done nothing wrong."
Alright, getting ready to go down the slide. What's your name?
Queston.
Queston. Thank you, Queston. Chuck Norris has a hero. Yes, he does. Wanna know who it is? It's Jake! Right here, Jake right there, the little beast. Not? Yeah, Jake. Chuck Norris. I said Chuck Norris.
How do you feel to be a hero of Chuck Norris?
It's an honor.
It's an honor? In what way?
Jake is an honor.
Give me descriptive words.
Descriptive words. That just came to me like, Jake. I'm sorry, man. Asher is my trainer.
Oh. Oh.
Love it, Jake.
What about you, Diego?
Can you hear my heartbeat?
Yes, I can.
You can't. My heart's on the other side.
It's all your fault, Luis.
As he says this man has done nothing wrong, notice his last confession, this broken kingdom. "Lord, remember me when you come into your kingdom."